I just love it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me for the first time, this is Andrew E. Guy. You're listening to ILIR-PODCAST. I'm listening. I'm ready. And I hope you're listening. I hope you got a pen and a pencil. I hope you're taking notes because I am sitting and I'm talking and I'm getting so much information. I'm right now a sponge and I'm soaking up all of this great knowledge from our good friend out there in Los Angeles, Dr-Akilah. I'm telling you, the information that she's downloading right now, I need a bigger hard drive. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am so excited. We're speaking about strengths of Black women and how to help them to understand that it's not even about trying to pretend that you're always strong. You know, what she's saying is that you want to embrace that humanity because we're not always going to be strong. There's going to be days when we have to stop and put down the shield and just said, hey, I need to just stop and take a break. So if that's you, I hope that you're listening and I hope that you're ready. So Dr. Akilah, we're talking about Black women. I come from a Jamaican background and my mom has been through quite an ordeal. And when I go to speak and people are always asking me, so Andrew, how are you able to connect with the youth so well? You know, I mean, by the time you finish, they're all surrounding you, asking you for autograph pieces of paper. I said, well, it's about your story. And we talked about this before. A lot of people are talking about the be instead of the become. And I say that to say this because when mom had me, it was a difficult process. You know, I almost never made it here because the hospital was quite of a distance. And by the time she knew that I was coming into the world, I came in a taxi.
Wow.
There I was in a taxi, didn't make it to the hospital. And then one of the nurses came from the hospital, came down to the road to meet the taxi and said, hey, well, listen, if you don't have this baby right now, you're going to lose it. And I'm the guy in the taxi. And so I tell these individuals, I said, you know, the process that I have been through, I said, it has not been easy. I said, there are times where I couldn't even read. I was frustrated. And I said, I couldn't read until I was like 14 years old. And it was like, what? You please, no. And I said, that's what it's about. So it helped me to become vulnerable. Yes, I'm this author, I'm this speaker, I'm this podcaster, and I'm this father and husband. I'm doing all these different things. So I'm expected to be strong because I am a Black man, right? And I said, there are times where it's not about the label that we put on ourselves. We need to understand that we need to embrace that vulnerability so people can walk in our shoes and know that it is okay to be hurt sometimes, and should I say be injured sometimes, and still survive the injury. So
until next time, keep listening, live ready, talk soon.